Good morning. It's E from MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. And it's just before the open on the 21st of February 2019. And I'm reminding traders to use risk capital that you can afford to lose if you're playing this game, especially with futures. There's a lot of head fakes and there's a lot of moves that are very challenging to understand which direction the market's going at any one time. So we start with a broad range and then try to narrow it down and then try to identify key players like goalies and defensive players and wings and forwards and so on. So a reminder, use risk capital you can afford to lose. All right, let's take a look at the predictive model. And last night I had talked about the idea that the market has fooled a lot of traders that keep calling for a plunge and that's it. And we've talked about some upside resistance that we know is there, and risk and reward starts to come in the picture. But I still believe that from deeper levels, the boys still want to go up and take out some of those highs that are just above us. And time will tell. For now, the immediate call last night was 97.75 was a target, WT1. And so, we thought that 97.98 should be respected. And I'd said at the time, the key will be on the pullback, can this 92 to 91 area hold, that yesterday's high area. When that breaks, and then starts to come backwards and takes out. And some of us are waking up around this time. So the decision at the time is, if you do anything, we go alongside or short. And I said, I think it's reversed, and that we're trying to test the scene of the crime, that 85.5 to potentially 82, which would be the week's middle. And in our predictive model, the most logical thing was make sure you are paid 80 to 85 in that range. And then there's a lot of news that comes out, and depending how you play it, there's certainly trapped traders from that 87 area. Once we broke this low right in here, just below 88, then that kind of triggers the downside and traps all those who thought they had a winner. And at the time, the 5-minute chart looked good, but that's not our base chart. Our base chart's the 15. So let's take a quick peek at that. And this what became that target zone right in here. And the true 20 is going to be 98 to 78, and it's going to leave, obviously, that 88, 87.5 in the middle. So that's why I thought, that's resistance. This 88, I said, this is going to be our resistance right now, and see if we can get back and test that 78 to 77 area. So we're in the tail right now, and we're chewing yesterday's tail from the news. We had the spike up, spike down, caught the 15-minute, and then it held overnight in here. And this was a 30 I looked at last night at the time, a 10-minute chart, and it looked pretty good at the time. But then once it reverses, then you can see how longer term these averages tend to smooth things out. So here's our 30. And here was that 30 that I noticed last night right here. Boom. And then it comes back, takes out the blue line, and now we're coming down on the other side of it. So slope is down, and we know theoretically this, on a 30-minute basis, this is our big idea of support down here at 70, and if it takes some time, maybe migrate to 72-ish or whatever. So I think we have to use yesterday's low as the support idea for now, and if we take that out to the 72s, whatever, then that's probably our key support zone for now. That's the way, and if that can't hold, then obviously we go lower. So for now, the 78 to 77 test, Mike, thank you very much for cigar idea. That's our primary target. And then we're going to look now and see what else is possible today. But for now, we've got a reversal overnight. And if we get a bounce that comes up and takes out the 87, 88, and even 92s, then that would be a Kaiser Soze. reversal of a reversal. And that is possible today. I say we've trapped the longs and probably will get some short strap before the day is over. So we're testing for support right now. That's all we know. And we do know that we have the day after Fed up. Usually it's buy into it. We believe in Fed up day. And then within a day, I expect to see a reversal. I expect that you bought into the news, and this is the head fake part. So that's why today, yesterday's high is so important. And currently my resistance, right back there, yesterday's high. Going to be opening up. Sidelines for those who are conservative. So we're opening right here near the rain line. And that was one of the things I looked at pre-market and why I said I think we have to respect yesterday's low or just under as current support. So we have trapped longs who are paying up. And this 77 test, key test for the day right here. So anybody that's played short side already, our primary target is hit. Testing 78 to 77, and I'm looking at good fortune below. And we could get a little bit, we could get a lot, nobody knows. But this is the primary test, and you can thank Zeke for that idea. Anybody that's buying long, we said let's use 75 to 72 as support for any initial buys. And I don't think they're going to be long-lasting buys, but definitely you want to use that zone as your stop zone.